Let's make a quick spinach stew for dinner. You can also have this for lunch or breakfast any time of the day. Let's get into it. In my pot, I already have some melted palm oil. In place of palm oil, you can use your regular oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever you have. So to that, I've added some smoked turkey, and I'll allow it to fry for a few minutes to infuse into the oil. You can also use your Kobe or whatever you have available, momone, or you don't have to add anything if you don't want to add. Okay, so at this point my oil is ready, and I'm going to add in one large chopped onion, and to that I'll add in some dawa dawa or locust beans, which will add a really nice and delicious flavor to our stew. Give this a quick stir, allow it to fry for a few minutes until translucent, then we'll catch up again. Next, I'm going to add the spices that I'll be cooking with. Today I have a little bit of black pepper, some mixed spices, ginger, and some turmeric powder. Alright, you can use any spices that you love to cook with. I'll also add some pepper, a bit of salt to season this stage of our cooking. I'll let this go for about a minute or so, then we'll add in our tomatoes. Over here I have about a cup and a half of melon seeds or agushi seeds, which I'm going to rinse and add some water to this. Allow it to sit and hydrate. You can also find this in its powdered form. Okay, so I went ahead and blended a 28-ounce can of tomatoes. I'll add that in here. You can also use fresh tomatoes. I have a lot of spinach stew recipes on the channel. I will link to some in the comments section or description box. Cover and allow your stew to fry until the moisture evaporates, making sure to come back every now and then to stir it to ensure that the bottom doesn't burn. I also went ahead to blend the melon seeds on the side with a little bit of salt so I can have some nice kernels in the stew. In place of the agushi or melon seeds, you can also use eggs, or feel free to completely leave it out. It's delicious as well without it. So now I'll cover and allow the melon seeds to fry on a low heat, and I'll come back now at this point to check on it. I'll just give it a gentle stir so we can have some nice clumps of agushi in there. I'll quickly clean up the sides of my pot and so everything can cook together, because that's all delicious flavor in there. Cover your pot, allow this to simmer on a low heat, and allow your agushi to completely fry, because you don't want to have diarrhea or any stomach issues. Okay, so when it looks something like this, add in your proteins of choice. I'm going in with some mushrooms and the fried smoked turkey. Use any type of protein that you like. You can add mackerel, fish, whatever you have available. If you're new here, my name is Gifty. A warm and pleasant welcome to you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch. I really appreciate your love and support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you are returning and haven't subscribed, kindly hit on that subscribe button, and also share, like, comment, and click on the notification bell. This ensures that anytime I upload a new video, you are instantly notified. So I added some canned mackerel. You can use the fresh or baked one. I have that recipe of the baked one on the channel. I will leave it in the description box for your convenience. Give everything a toss. Also taste for your seasonings to ensure that everything is on point. I tasted for mine. I added a bit of salt. I'll give this a stir one more time, then cover and allow it to simmer for about 5 minutes or so for everything to infuse beautifully together. We want everything to get to know each other so your stew tastes amazing. So coming back, this is how our stew looks, and the aroma is simply delicious. This is one of my favorite stews. I can eat spinach stew every day. Okay, absolutely delicious. In the comment section, let me know what your favorite stew is. For me, as I mentioned, it's spinach stew or kontomire stew. I can eat this any time of the week, every day, all day, all night. So at this point, I'm adding in my spinach. I'm using frozen spinach, which I have squeezed the moisture out. You can use fresh spinach if you prefer, but yeah, I'm going to add it in. Then we'll give everything a stir, and the spinach is already cooked, so we're not going to allow it to cook for too long because we still want to retain that beautiful green color and nutrients as well. Now, mind you, just because it's frozen doesn't mean it doesn't have nutrients. When vegetables or fruits are frozen, they are picked at its peak and frozen so they can retain the nutrients in it. So I came back to check on the stew, and this is how it looks. It is perfect, absolutely delicious. I enjoy this with some yam. Of course, you can have this with your rice. You can enjoy this with eba. I did that as well, and it was so delicious, guys. You are invited. Thank you so much for doing this with me, and I hope you give this a try. I'll leave my other spinach recipes in the comments or in the description box down below. And until we meet again, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and be well. Bye, y'all.